Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my tour of the castle. This will be the second time I've recorded this because the first time I recorded the whole tour and didn't realize my mic was turned off. So, this is my castle. Now, I know a lot of people think this is the back door, but this is actually the only door to my castle, as I completely walled up the other two sides. So, we'll go ahead and go right on up here. Got all of our turrets on this side, along with the big watchtower and guards everywhere. Gunners beware. Come and take it. Protected by the Minutemen. This is our entry area. If you're a Minuteman, you can just come on in. If you're a civilian, like a trader or something that wants to come stop by, you need to check in at the check-in desk. Normally there's an officer working here. I don't know where she is now. Probably on break. Excuse me. This is kind of the, I don't know, the castle courtyard maybe. We'll look at the farm first. It's pretty simple. We've got our Minuteman hat on our lawn flamingo, which seemed fitting. And this is the castle courtyard farm, where we grow all of our crops. It's mostly civilians working in the farm. Civilians can work the farm and do general labor around the castle in exchange for safety and beds and food. So, anyone you see not wearing an official Minuteman uniform is probably a civilian that's working here. Which, as soon as we come across one, I'll show you the official Minuteman uniform. This is the radio operator that everyone has. I've turned the speakers off just to avoid copyright issues, so that's why you don't hear Radio Freedom. But, I spruced up his shack a little bit. I couldn't do much with it, but I closed off some of the holes in the walls, so at least maybe he's a little protected from the wind now. This is one of several backup compact generators here. This was the first one that I built. And I actually can't move it now because the wires are stuck. I would have to completely take it out and put a new one in somewhere else and rewire everything. Which I could do, but I kind of like the way it looks there, so.
Hope you ain't one of them synths. You're to spy on me.
Thank you, sir, for interrupting me.
I hope you're
This
finding the
is,
broadcast useful.
Thank you, too. This is our Minuteman basketball court. This is just in the evenings if people are on break or something and they want to relax. I've built a little basketball court here. It's probably not regulation size, but I think it looks pretty nice for the post-apocalypse. And this is kind of just an outdoor section of our bar, which is in there. We'll go in there in a second. This is just to give us some extra space, and because I kind of wanted a pool table, but I couldn't find a way to make it fit inside the wall. So we have an outdoor pool table under these nice big awnings, and some benches just to sit on. And our grill, in case you want a steak. This is our bar. 5-cap beer happy hours. The bar doesn't really have a name. It's just the bar. This is our bartender. As you can see, she's ready to take your order of any one of these fine beverages from off the wall. And we've got a first aid kit there in case someone gets hurt. Some posters. Beers on tap.
Yeah.
There we go. Beers on tap. And dartboards. This dartboard is kind of precariously placed because if someone walks out of this hallway and you don't see him, I mean, you might get a dart in the eye, but I guess that's why the first aid kit's there. So. Now, we have a diner kind of here too, attached to the bar. So these are the diner booths, And the menu: burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, salads, drinks, and desserts. And I can't read that smaller print. I probably could if I tried, but... This is the kitchen, where we've got all of our food and dinnerware and just general stuff for the castle. This was my first kind of industrial-sized kitchen attempt. I normally do the kind of smaller kitchens like I had at Home Plate. I like those better because I think they're easier to decorate. But that wouldn't have really worked to feed all the people here at the castle, because I think there's 32 people here at the castle. So, we've got all of our non-perishables here, and liquors, and purified water, and Nuka-Cola. Then we've got some perishables in the fridge, and then some other stuff in the broken fridge. This lady is wearing our Minuteman outfit. She is our Minuteman cook. So, anyone you see wearing this outfit with the blue shirt and the knee pads and grayish, I don't know, grayish jeans, that would be a Minuteman. Anyone not wearing that is just a civilian staying at the castle. We'll go ahead and go this way. Someone left their noodles out. That's probably not healthy. Get rad roaches that way. This is one of a couple of generator rooms that we've got here inside of the castle wall, just to make sure everything is really compact and protected in case we get attacked by the gunners or something. With a nice security door. This is our Minuteman Armorer. He can get you outfitted if you're new here, or if you're heading out into the wasteland with some nice high quality armor. These are his stock, I guess, on the sandwich board. Full set of T-45 power armor, only 10,000 caps. What a bargain.
A good reminder of what we're fighting for.
That was Preston. He's up on the wall. You'll meet him in a minute. This lady is our Minuteman Clinic doctor, I guess. Doctor, nurse. She's the only one here, so she's probably a doctor. And this is our clinic. Now, I didn't want to wall off the entrance to the castle tunnels, so I just kind of built this around the entrance with this big pile of rubble here. So we've got a little waiting area with some books and plants. Ooh, excuse me. And these are all of our medical supplies, you know. In case you're going out into the wasteland and you need some Rad-X, or you've just come from the wasteland and you need some Rad-Away. And some x-rays of a patient that she brought in.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look
And her
at you.
desk, and holotapes. I assume the holotapes are probably like patient files, patient records. Not right now, woman. And a first aid poster. Now this is like the surgery room. So if someone comes in out of the wasteland and they're in critical condition or something, they can be rushed into here and operated on immediately to attempt to save them. In case they got mauled by a death claw or something. This wing of the castle wall is troop quarters. These are probably the higher ranking troops, like officers and whatnot. So these are the nicer quarters. Some of them are single beds like this one here. This is probably a really high-ranking person, not player. I'm the only player here. But some of them are a little bit less nice. Like there's, I think this one has 3 beds in it. Yeah, 3 beds and some personal effects. But I mean, you're still in a warm castle walls with a roof over your head, so it's not that bad. This is our other generator that's stored in the wall, and kind of a little public library right here at the entrance. And tools for working on the generator and whatnot. Nothing too fancy. This is a little lounge. If you're on break or your shift is done for the day, you can come here and lounge, and someone's been playing checkers and reading comics.
Yeah?
This is probably a higher ranking official as well. Needs to clean his bed though. These guys have toy vertibird here on their table. Probably a little old for that in the army here, but we'll let it slide. After all, it is their personal effects, so who am I to judge? This is our kind of general trading area. So we've got a general goods merchant. Hello, sir. And weapons merchants peddling their wares. I figure we probably get a lot of weapons traffic going in and out of the wasteland. And then this lady is your Minuteman requisitions officer. So if you come to join the Minutemen and you're approved, you sign up, you can come to her to get your official Minuteman uniform.
Yeah?
As well as she is also just a general clothing merchant, but she's the Minuteman requisitions officer. This is a guard break room. If you're up on the wall and you're swap out shifts or something, you can come down here and stow your weapons and ammo and have a break, play some chess, stuff like that. Or if you get attacked and you need more weapons or ammo or first aid supplies, those are in here as well. There's a few of these kind of rooms scattered throughout the castle here. Actually we'll go this way, and we'll go up on the wall, and I'll show you all that. So this is one of my 4 Minuteman Artillery pieces, and our Minuteman Artillery officer here, whom is wearing her Minuteman Artillery uniform. Wow, she looks mad. Or high, I can't tell. We'll go through all that in a minute. We'll go this way. This side is pretty barren, because I didn't figure we needed a lot of defenses since it's an open sea. So we've pretty much just got the artillery pieces. This is Preston on this one.
What do you need, General?
Nothing. I put him here because, well, he annoys me. So that's why he's there.
I wish more people could see this. Remind them what it's all about.
These are all of our purifiers for getting purified water here at the castle. As you can see, we've got more of them than we'll ever need. That guy's working a fishing boat. He's repairing the engine. Hopefully we can go out there and catch some nice irradiated fish at some point in the near future to feed us. And our 3rd Minuteman Artillery officer. Now, this guy there's another guy in the settlement that is dressed exactly like him. And they showed up to the settlement both kind of pretty much at the same time. They're both ghouls, and they were both wearing this outfit. And I was like, that is awesome. So I give them both the biggest rifle I could find. And normally they're both up there in that sniper's nest up there in the tower. But right now this guy is apparently down here. Yeah, they both got one of these huge revolver rifles.
Going pretty good lately.
In case the Brotherhood attack or something. This is our Minuteman soldier bunks. These are more bare bones. There's tighter quarters, heater, and they've all got their personal shelf and foot locker, but for the most part this is incredibly bare bones and basic. And my settlers have been leaving the door open again, it seems. So that's good. And our 4th and final Minuteman Artillery officer. Now, these 2 turrets aren't really probably necessary. I built these before I decided to completely wall this in. I was going to actually build a gate here, but I liked the idea of having one way in and one way out, like an actual castle back in the old days. So these turrets are just kind of here. They watch this side, and if someone attacks from this side, they'll shoot at them, but they're not really needed. No one's getting in on this side. This is our kind of upper stands bar, I guess, to make a Diamond City reference. So this one's civilian run. Actually, I think they're both civilian run, but this one probably went up after the one in the wall. guy came and was like, hey, can I set up a bar here? And we were like, yeah, sure, why not? So he's got kind of a bigger bar. He doesn't have a diner, just a bar. And there's lots of seating up here. A lot of the settlers actually will come up here after their shift is done in the evening, and I really like that. I think it's a cool effect. And his food and drinks. These are probably the antisocial people that just sit over here and play checkers and smoke cigars. This is my watchtower. I guess we'll go up there. There's really nothing up here other than just some big guard posts.
Yeah?
And, oh, looks like one of our, oh, I need to give her a better gun. Looks like one of our Minuteman medics is up here. There are 2 of those in the settlement, so she's got, like, her medic bag on and stuff.
Yeah?
But yeah, this is the guard tower. It gives you a great view of the Commonwealth. Nobody's sneaking up on you from over here. It just isn't going to happen. We'll go back down. One of our 2 guards on the front gate. This is another one of those guard houses that I was telling you about. I built this originally just for this window, to give some really solid cover in case like the gunners attacked or something. You could just, oh, I'm stuck, duck over here and hide. And then I didn't know what to put in it, so I was like, well, I'll just put a guard break room in here. So there's standard just kind of break stuff, and then weapons and ammo and medical supplies. This is probably a check-in. She can kind of, the officer on duty here can kind of monitor who's going in and out of the castle. And first aid. This big crane here is probably, we installed this to anything that was too big to fit through the front door. We can crane over the wall and drop into the courtyard like that big water tower tube and things like that. So that's what this is for, and the terminal to control it. Oh, out on patrol it looks like. And we've got really solid cover up here along the front gate, so really keep our guards safe. We'll go around here and go back down.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Nope, it doesn't. You are right, lady. I hope you guys can hear them, otherwise it's going to sound like I'm just talking to myself. This, and they always leave this door open, and that really bothers me. This is our Minuteman Recruitment office. So if you come here and want to sign up to become a Minuteman, this is the recruitment office, where there is an officer that usually works here. She's on break again. All of my settlers are always on break. Lazy, lazy, lazy. But she can keep like a file and background check and issue you a temporary kind of military uniform from before the war if you don't have anything. Yeah, it's not anything too spectacular. It's just a recruitment office. I don't really know what a recruitment office is, so I guessed, but I figured it looks something like this. This is just a general trader, a civilian trader. He showed up one day and was like, hey, can I set up a shop somewhere? And we found this spot. So this is where he is. Sorry, my chair kind of leaned back without me, so if I got quiet there, that was why. And first aid. I have noticed occasionally settlers will get stuck under here, and that's amusing as all heck to me. I think it's funny when they get stuck under the stairs. That's what we do to people who break the rules. Stick them under the staircase like Harry Potter. These are civilian bunks. These are probably just for people who want to stay overnight. So there's nothing really in here. They'll probably have a bag they bring in, and then they take it out with them when they leave. So it's not anything overly fancy. And I think the only area now that we haven't seen, again, with opening the doors. This is the Brahmin pen. I'm sure you guys saw this when I was up on the wall. It's just a Brahmin pen. I got sick of it wandering around the courtyard here when I was trying to build and getting in the way, so I put it in this pen. Over here we have the Minuteman Castle Armory. I don't know where this guy is going. I didn't want to block off the tunnels, so this room is just empty.
Huh?
Apart from lights. I put lights in all of them to make it look nicer, but Ronnie Shaw is holding down the Minuteman Armory, which is pretty well stocked. We've got lots of guardhouses, but if shit really hits the fan, this is where we'll be. So, as you can see, we've got lots of weapons and ammo and explosives, cleaning supplies to keep your guns in order, lots of high caliber weapons and energy rifles, handguns, more energy rifles and assault rifles, pistols we're working on recommissioning, spare uniforms, probably just stored in here to keep them dry and out of the way. Rad-X storage, a check-in, check-out list in case you want to check out a weapon or a civilian wants a weapon. And this is the first suit of power armor that they give you in the game, or at least they give me in the game. And I brought it here to the castle and put the Minuteman paint on it. So in case things really go south, we've got some heavy-duty armor we can use.
I'll get these kids whipped into shape. Don't worry.
Thank you, Ronnie. So yeah, that's pretty much my castle build. I'll go into free cam for a moment so you guys can see kind of the full extent of the build. So this kind of can give you a layout for it, hopefully. Now, I'm going to do something different this time that I didn't do in home plate, and that is, right here at the end, I'm going to scrap everything so you guys can see what I started with, in case there's someone watching that doesn't know a lot about Fallout. There we go. I've just dropped all of my settlers to their death. I'm so sorry. This is what you start with here at the castle. Big holes in all the walls, and everything is empty and dark and just not really very pleasant to look at. These guys are all still farming nothing. So yeah, that's what I started with. I'm going to go ahead and reload my save. So, for anyone that just wanted to watch the build, thanks for stopping by. Leave a comment below and let me know what you thought. Have a good day. Now, for anyone else that wants to know a little bit more about what's going on, I actually have a few subscribers now. I have 8, I think, at the time of making this. So, I'm hoping next week maybe I can get my subscriber play session going. I'm not sure what game we'll play, but I need you guys who want to play with me to comment below and let me know what console you play on and your gamer tag and stuff like that, so that I can actually link up with you, because otherwise I can't play with you if I don't know who you are. But other than that, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a comment and let me know what you thought, and have a good day. Bye.